Okay, as you can see, the nut is now off. It took about 5 minutes and a little bit of more force than I normally would like. Ouch, that hurt. Things under tension when tension is released. Yeah, anyway, you get it. So, the upper piston's off. I'll try to stop saying so much in my next video. I push the rod down a little bit. Come over here to the bottom. I know it's shadowy so you can't see. Tell you what, is that better? All right, got your impact. And off it comes. Try that again. And off it comes. Okay. You see the threads on there? They're actually pretty clean. That's because I used anti-seize the first time. You have to use anti-seize, especially if you live in climates where there's snow, because contaminants get in there and it just does all sorts of things to bare metal. You'll also notice I'm not wearing gloves. Normally I'd be gloved up, you know, no glove, no love, but I decided to go stealth on this thing, and now look, yeah, greasy hands. So I'm going to pause this video after I pull this shock off of here, and it should just slide off. There we go. And the reason that slid off, again, I anti-seized that lower mount. I know it doesn't look it, but that's why I didn't have to use a pry bar, a hammer, a torch, and God knows what else to get this thing off of there. So it's off, ready for the new one. Set it aside for now. Back to the lift real quick. I know some of you guys out there, who am I kidding? Nobody's watching this except my mom. But if you were trying to do this yourself and you think, oh, but Bobby, I don't have a lift. What do I do? Well, when I put this lift kit on the first time, I used nothing more than a set of jack stands and a floor jack. Yes, I know I have a giant 5-ton truck jack under there right now, and I have it on a lift, but you know, well, what can I say? I'm getting old. I don't like crawling around on my hands and knees. But if you had to, you too could do this exact same job with nothing more than a pair of jack stands and a floor jack. The floor jack is to support the differential there so that when the suspension is at full drop, I can get a little bit of lift just to take some of the tension off things, make it a little bit easier to put the parts in. But it's really not that big a deal. Stay tuned. I'll be right back.